Hey everyone, it's Bitcoin Brian here with Bitcoin Fam, and today I'm going to do a video on Aptos and its APT token. So if you could hit the bell notification, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all of that will really help us out. Before I get going with the video today, I have to put out the disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. It's just me sharing what I'm doing in the crypto space. So anyway, let's get going with the video. I'll go ahead and share my screen. Make your move. So I was just going through this, and you see Aptos is the blockchain network with everything you need to build your big idea. Let's move on. And they're doing all sorts of stuff. Your big ideas meet its match. Look who they're partnered with: Microsoft, Amazon, Google Cloud, MasterCard, Moonplay, Universal, Coinbase. So definitely a legitimate company here, having those partners. So also you can go ahead and see enjoy simplicity with AI on Aptos. AI brings the assistance, Aptos brings the transparency. So with gaming, NFT, social media, building connections with our dedicated community. So all sorts of stuff. And you can see here, just going to the different tabs, building developer docs, grants, node operations, governments, connecting different events they have, Discord. Another thing I found was, here's, this is a use case scenario with Aptos, and it's Microsoft. You can see how Microsoft is building with Aptos to create Aptos Assistant, a user-friendly and secure assistant bringing ease to Web3. So that's another big thing is Web3. That's the new latest and greatest for internet, is getting being Web3 capable. So I'm sure it's much faster, much more secure, security-wise. So they're already doing that with Microsoft. So one of the huge players in the communications industry. So anyway, that's a really good sign for them as well. So let's get right into the numbers with excuse me, with Aptos. Right now it's ranked number 29 on total market cap, so it's up there. It's got a good sized market cap already. We can see it's $12.39. It's up 6% on the day. So its market cap is 6.6 billion. Fully diluted is closer to 14 billion. So roughly half its coins are in circulation out of its total supply. So, but right now, its all-time high was just back in January of 2023, just under $20. So that's, like 70% gain or so from where we're at right now. So we'll go ahead and look at the chart, and the chart looks nice. I really think what's going to happen here, and again, just my opinion, this is the weekly chart. So here you can see the all-time high was back here. So I think it launched just after the bull market. I think sometime in 2022. So we can see that it just went down a low of like $3.08 back in the end of 2022. But it did have this nice surge in 2023, and some coins, I'm sure, it didn't do well at all. But then we can see going back down, steep decline, going back down and testing this bottom. I think that became a line in the sand. If you see this, right, it came down, but this level right here, somewhere right in there, that to me is, let's see if I can move this whole line down a little bit. That's a strong price point right there, around the $4.25. You can see it tried to hold it and then broke below it, then came back up, but it held back here the end of 2023, and then again after the peak in the springtime in March, after all the ETFs and Bitcoin just taking off, it came back down again, but just tested that line, but came back up it. So now I really think, because of the strength of this bull market and the volatility we have, I see this this coin right now. It's testing this level. So if it can get above this level, to me, if it can have a close, let's just call it above $12.50, and it's going to be breaching its all-time high fairly soon. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. We'll go on the daily chart, candle wicks here. So again, I mean, we're at this level. It's confirming that, to me, it's confirming that this area is going to be a level of support. It's staying above the 20-day moving average. It's riding above it. I really think once the altcoin market as a whole rebounds, which is everything's starting to now, see the market, the shorter time frames, the 4-hour and the 8-hour time frames are already green and already going back in the up direction. We can even see it here on Aptos, and this is the daily chart, that we already have a green candle. So that's a really good sign. So I see this, once this breaks out of here, we're going to $20. And if you're trading this, say you trade the breakout, just say it breaks out at, like, we'll just call it 1360, and you trade it to the peak of this local high back in March. I mean, that's a 42% hit. And I think that we're getting to that level before the end of the year. Definitely. But now, if you were just say you market bought right now, we're like at around 1240. And you went here, you're like 56%. Now, if you hit its all-time high, right? The all-time high is at just under $20. And we'll go. Just say we get to $20. That's a 60% hit. So I really think it's very possible that we could see Aptos and its token APT have a new all-time high by the end of the year. We could just have a spike here. So I'm feeling pretty optimistic about Aptos in the chart, and also its partners and who is working with Aptos, Microsoft, and as we saw, Amazon. So I really think big things are going to happen with Aptos. How big? How big do I think they can grow? I see, I mean, like we were talking, we're going to have a $10 to $15 trillion total market cap. I could see Aptos probably being at least a 5x to a 10x, being a $60 billion market cap. I think that's possible. I think more likely would be a 5x and a $30 billion market cap. But who knows? Who knows how fast this market will grow? But right now, I really think Aptos is looking nice, and it's very possible we're going to see a new all-time high by the end of the year. That's my prediction. That's a pretty bold prediction. So it definitely has to break out of here, but I think it's going to. And then maybe a little bit of resistance here at $14, and then it's off to new all-time highs in its price discovery mode. So anyway, that's what I think is happening with Aptos. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could, hit the bell notification, like, subscribe, leave a comment. All of that will really help us out. Thanks.